Hey guys, Rich Page, our Jemthen Timber Frame Company, the main timber framer. I thought I would try a different technique today, removing some of this portion that's mortised out, leaving the tenon on a bird mouth rafter cut. I put a picture on and a video a little while ago on my Facebook page, our Jemthen Timber Frame Company. And what I did was took this out, showed a picture of the finished pieces. Rob Hughes, pretty clever guy, sent a comment. He says, you know, is there an easier way to do this? My comment was all the magic is in the chisel and the mallet to take them out. But as I thought about it, yesterday I was cooking some brisket. Came out pretty good, by the way. As I was cooking that, I said to myself, you know, Rob's got an idea there that I need to explore. There's got to be a better mousetrap to take this material out. If you'll notice here, this pencil line is where your blade, when you take your saw, let me slide this out of the way. If you take your saw and you put it up here like this when you roll the blade back, this is as far as you're going to get with your saw, and all this material here has to be taken out by hand. When you come in this side, same thing, all the material, you know, there's a big corner here that has to come out with a chisel. And there's a lot of chisel work if you're not careful. You don't keep your bird mouth square. Chisel gets out of control. It splits out. You get all sorts of things you don't want. So what my thought is here is I'm gonna take the mortiser. I'm gonna stay inside my scribed lines with a saw, and I'm gonna come down to about this mark here, maybe a little bit farther, and I'm gonna mortise this material out with a chain mortiser. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. And then what I'll end up doing here, because you'll see that as I come down here, there's not very much table. Can you see this? There's not very much table that's going to be here. I don't like running the mortiser with a whole bunch of table hanging off the ends. Dangerous. I'm not big onto that. So you're going to see that I'm going to stop somewhere in here. I'll come back with my saw. I'll kerf this out. So I'll take out this portion with a kerf. I'll take out this portion with the mortiser, then I'll clean it up with a chisel and a slick. Should be a lot less slugging and pounding on my mallet and chisel to get this in here nice, square, and true. This line here with a saw, this line here with the saw will give us that square, true cut we're looking for. And what we're really trying to do is hog out this material and preserve this bottom edge to be flat and true as it fits into the mortise that I have for the top of the post. So one of the things that I do with my mortiser here, this is the Mafell, and you can't really do this with the Makita. I've got a Makita too, because you can't hold it. You'd have to make a 45 block or a block, whatever your pitch is. So this is what I do here. Bring this down, touch it off on your timber, put a block in here so you can see this is 2 7/8. This is actually 3 inches. I'm going to give myself 1/8 of an inch to clean up. So that way, if I have anything that gets out of control, I'm not going to wreck my timber in the process. So I've got it set up to 2 7/8. I'm going to fire this up. I'm going to mortise this out. Let's see what it looks like. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm going to bring it right up. I've already got it set up. I've got a mark over here, so I'm pretty close to my line. Let's see what she looks like. Okay, I can see I can go a tiny bit deeper, about 1/8 of an inch, so I'm going to move this back about 1/8, give myself a little more, come back in and get a little closer to the edge. right, let me slide this out of the way. So you'll see I came down a little bit farther than this line, but let me take my earmuffs off so I'm not hollering at you. Let's look inside and see what we got. So this is the sawed edge. I could have come maybe 1/8 of an inch closer, but this is going to come out pretty easy with a chisel, and then it's going to be a little rounded at the bottom due to the curvature of the mortise blade. And I'll clean that up with a chisel. This over here now will come out. I might come over here and take another bite, but I don't think I'm going to have enough material to sit as well as I'd like here, so I'll probably kerf this out here. I'm going to kerf this out here. So let me see if I can't grab up the saw, kerf that out, and then let's see what it's going to look like. All right, let me put this out of the way over here. Can we see it? Yeah, we can see it. Let me get the mortiser out of the way. Secure this baby so it doesn't take a digger onto the floor. Nothing I hate worse than anything falling on the floor. All right, so now I'm going to grab my circ saw. I've already got the depth set, but I'm going to double check it. Plug this baby. Let me check the depth, then I'll plug her in. Okay, so you can see right here, I'm right at the depth where I need to be. Give it a little go-go juice here. Perfect. Some earplugs, earmuffs. Let's fire this up, see what it does. So I'm going to start way over here. Good. That looks good. That looks good. Looks good. Not do anything crazy and run over your line. Nobody likes to see that extra saw line. All right, let's get out the mallet. Let's get out the chisel and see what kind of magic we can make here. I hope I'm not in the way. Am I in the way? Not too bad. Being a lefty, I'm kind of in the way when I set up my camera. All right, so I'm just going to come over here. I like starting over here. That's gone. A little low. That's gone. We'll clean that up a little bit. We'll come over here. So now, really, all we're going to have to do is clean up like we normally would, and clean this up here with a chisel. But now we have a lot less area that needs to come out with the handwork, which is right to the very edge. And so I'm not going to bore you with the details of roughing this out and finishing it up, but there's an idea to take out this key piece of material when you're doing a bird mouth rafter that you can't get at when you kerf it with your circ saw. Consider, hey, why not, use the Mafell mortiser. We could have looked at coming back a little bit. I'll try that on some ones, but this is an idea inspired by Rob that, hey, maybe there's some different magic to use. I hope you like the idea. I'm going to work on perfecting it. If I get a better mouse trap or a little more detail, I'll share it with you. Thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.